Welcome to this 25-minute Vinyasa Yoga class focused on balancing poses. When you're ready, come in a kneeling position. Keep your back straight. Then relax the shoulders back and close your eyes. We're going to hold it here for a moment, starting to take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Take this time to arrive on the mat, to relax the face muscle, your shoulder, and focus your mind on your breathing. We're going to try to keep this control of the breath throughout the practice. Then take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh out. Now seal your lips and keep breathing in and out through the nose. On the next inhale, bring the arms up, look up. Cross the fingers, rotate the palms. And start to round the spine, pushing the hands away, gaze towards the navel. Then bring the arms up. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Push the hands towards the mat, opening the chest and looking up. Let's repeat this sequence again. Hands up. Look up, interlace the fingers, rotate the palms up, opening the chest. Then round, gaze towards the navel, push the hands away. Rise back up, release, and interlace the fingers behind the back. Open the chest, look up. Exhale, release. Let's repeat one last time. Hands up, look up, cross the fingers, open the chest. Then round the spine, gaze towards the navel. Rise back up. Let's release and interlace the fingers behind the back, keeping the palms together and bring the shoulder blades together. And release. Come in a tabletop position, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to warm up the wrists, so start to do some circles, shifting the weight forward and back, always going in the same direction. Then let's change direction, making sure that we're still warming up the wrist. And back to center. Rotate now the fingers towards your knees. And then when you open the chest, look up, bring the shoulders together. Exhale, round, leaning slightly back, lengthening your wrist as well. Again, here now, open the chest, look up, shift the weight forward. Exhale, round, weight back. One last time. Here now, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round, shift the weight slightly back. Come back to center, tuck your toes, and come to sit for a moment on your heels, taking the time to shake your wrist to release any tension. Then let's come back in a tabletop position, keeping your toes stacked, and lift the knees slightly, starting to engage the core. Engage the space in between the shoulder blades, keeping the back straight. Then send the hips up and back, coming in a down dog. Start to pedal one leg and then the other one, making sure that your back is relaxed and extended. Taking time to release any tension from the legs. Maybe holding down dog static. And then we're going to lift the left arm up, weight on the feet and on the right hand. Release, and let's repeat on the other side, lifting the right hand up. And release. Lift the right leg up, coming to a three-legged down dog. Then when you exhale, Round the spine, bringing the knee towards your nose. And come back in a 3-leg down dog. Let's do 2 more. Knee to nose. And back. And last one, knee to nose, and step it forward this time, lowering the back knee down and rising up with the hands, coming to a low lunge. Cross the fingers, point the index up and open the chest, shifting the weight forward, focusing on lengthening the spine, the left psoas. Bringing the arms up and back. Then release and extend the right leg, sending the arms back. So without touching the floor, playing a little bit with your balance. Inhale, low lunge. Let's do it again. Exhale, half split, playing with your balance, belly towards the thigh. And inhale, low lunge. Last one, half split, gaze forward. And release both hands on the mat. Well done. Take a moment here to focus on lengthening the back, your hamstrings, to connect again with the breathing. Then we're going to bend the right leg, tuck your left toe, lift the knee, and step forward, coming in a standing split. Both hands on the mat, forehead towards the knee. Left leg active with the foot going up. Keep breathing, holding your balance. Activating the right foot. And release. Stepping slightly back with the left foot, coming to a pyramid pose. Try to keep the back straight and both legs extended with the hands on the mat. If this is too intense, you can always bend the right leg. And make sure that your left heel is on the mat. So if you notice that it's lifted, that means that your foot is too far away. Bend the right leg and step even farther with the left foot, coming into a high lunge. Left hand on the mat, right arm up, twist towards the right side. We're going to step back with the right foot, coming to a side plank. Keep your core active. Keep lifting up with the hips. Option to stay here, or if you want, you can lift the right leg up, playing with the balance. Then with control, lower the right hand on the mat, coming to a plank. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Open the chest, cobra. And when you exhale, tuck your toes, lift the knees up, hips back, down dog. Take a moment here to lengthen again the spine. And then lift the right hand up, coming into a down dog with only the left hand on the mat. Keep pushing the mat away. And release. Let's go on the other side, lifting the left arm up, weight on the feet and on the right hand. Back is strong. And release. Lift the left leg up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. And back up in a 3-leg down dog. 2 more. Knee to nose. And up. Last one, knee to nose. And step the left foot forward, lowering the back knee down, coming to a low lunge. Cross the fingers, point the index up, open the chest. Looking either up or back, following the hands with the gaze. Then rise back up, extending the left leg and bring the arms back, coming to a half split, playing with the balance. Rising back up, low lunge. 2 more. Extend the leg, half split, with the arms lifted. And low lunge. Last one, half split. Hold it here, and this time we're going to release both hands on the mat, making sure that your back is extended, left leg can be slightly bent. Keep pushing forward with the right hips and back with the left. Then bend the left leg, tuck your right toe, Lift the knee up and shift the weight forward, coming to a standing split. Keep reaching up with the right foot and with the head towards the left knee, lengthening the back. Then lower the right foot behind you, coming to a pyramid pose. Both hands on the mat. Try to keep both legs extended, but if you need to, obviously you can always bend the knees. Bend the left knee and step even more back with the right foot. Right hand on the mat, left arm up, twist towards the left side. Start to engage the core and then step back with the left foot, coming to a side plank. You can stay here, or if you want, you can lift the left leg up. And release. With control, both hands on the mat. Lower the knees on the floor if you want, then bend your elbows, chaturanga. Open the chest, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Just hold it here and breathe. Then shift the gaze toward the top of the mat and step, bringing the feet in between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly start to unroll the spine, coming all the way up with the head. Then bring the arms over the head and lift the heels up. And release. Hands in prayer pose. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here, staying at the top of the mat. And then shift the weight on the right leg, bending the left leg, coming to a 3 pose. Left foot can be at the height of your inner thigh or the calf. Just make sure you're not pushing against the knee. Keep opening with the left knee to the side. Then bring the left knee towards the chest, keeping the foot lifted, and stand the leg back, keeping the back straight, coming into a warrior 3. With control, bend the left leg, bringing the knee towards the chest, and extend the leg in front of you. Bend it again and stand it back, coming to a warrior 3. Again, bend the left leg, knee to chest, back straight. Extend the leg, activating the quad. Then bend it and stand it back, warrior 3. Let's do it 2 more times, making sure that you're keeping your balance. And if you lose it, that's completely fine. It happens. It's not an easy transition. Just try it again. With practice, it's going to get better. Making sure to keep the gaze to a steady point. And then on the last one, let's hold it here for a moment, making sure that your back is straight. And step back, coming to a warrior 2. Open the arms to the side, gaze towards the right hand. Rotate the right palm up, bring the arms over the head and lean towards the left leg, making sure that your right leg stays bent. Reverse warrior. Rise back up, coming to a warrior 2, and then extend the right leg. Lean forward, find the height you prefer and hold the right leg. Left arm comes up. Gaze can follow the left hand, or you can send the gaze in front of you or on the mat. Then start to bend the right leg. Place the right hand in front of you and lift the left leg up, coming to a half moon. Keep playing with your balance here, making sure your glutes are active. And you're micro bending the right leg. Then with control, lower the left hand on the mat, coming to a standing split. You can keep both hands on the mat, or if you want, you can play with the right arm, lifting it up, or maybe finding your right ankle. Then lower both hands and feet on the mat. Open the chest, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly unroll the spine, coming all the way up, bringing the arms over the head. And exhale, hands in prayer pose, Tadasana mountain pose. Lift one last time the left leg. Option to stay here with the knee towards the chest. Or if you want, send the foot towards your glute, hold your ankle, and start to shift the weight forward, coming into a dancer pose. Keep kicking up and back with the left foot, sending the gaze towards the right hand. And then with control, come out of the pose, entering again Tadasana mountain pose. Let's take a moment here, taking one hand on your heart and one in your belly. And take this moment to connect again with the breathing, relaxing the shoulder, noticing the difference between the left and the right side of the body. Then when you're ready, shift the weight on the left leg and bend the right leg, bringing the foot on the inner thigh or the height of the calf or the ankle. Hands in prayer position and push back with the right knee, opening the hip. It does not matter how high your foot is, but I really want you to focus on opening the hip. Then bring the knee towards the chest and extend the right leg long. And we're going to send it back, coming into a warrior three. So we've done this transition already on the other side. Come forward with the right leg, extend it in front of you, keeping the leg active. Bend it and send it back. Do it 3 more times at your own pace without rushing, making sure you're controlling each movement. And if you lose the balance, it doesn't matter, just try again. Then we're going to hold into a warrior three. And when you exhale, step it back, come into a warrior two, opening the arms to the side, gaze towards the left hand. Well done, everyone. Rotate the left palm up and bring the arm over the head, coming to a reverse warrior. Then rise back up and extend the left leg, coming to a Trikonasana, left hand on the leg, right arm up. You can bring the feet closer to each other if you want to. And make sure to keep the chest open and the gaze either towards the right hand or towards the floor. Then start to bend the left leg, bringing the hands on the mat and lift the right leg up, coming to a half moon. Keep both legs active, keep the left leg slightly bent. And breathe here. Then release the right hand on the mat, coming to a standing split, taking a moment to lengthen the back. One more deep breath here. And release right foot on the mat, coming to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold. Then slowly, taking all the time that you need, rise back up, bringing the arms over the head. Look up, take a deep breath in. And exhale, release, Tadasana mountain pose. Keep the weight on the left leg and lift the right leg up, knee to chest. Option to stay here, or if you want, preparing for the dancer pose, starting to kick up and back with the right foot. Shifting the weight forward and sending the gaze towards the left hand. With control, come out of the pose, arms up, look up. And release, Tadasana mountain pose. Bring the hands on your hips and widen the feet mat width apart. Activate both legs and keep the back extended. Start to bend over. Then hook your big toe, extend the arms, look up, and exhale, bend. Using the arms to go a little bit deeper in your fold. One more deep breath here. And release. Place both hands on the mat. Open your feet even wider and bend the knees, coming to a Malasana, yogi squat. Hands can be on the mat, or if you want, hands in a prayer position, using the elbows to open the knees wider. You're gonna have two options now, so you can stay here in Malasana, focusing on opening the hips or lengthening the back. Or if you want to go into a crow pose, you can lower the hands on the mat and bring the knees on your arms, shifting the weight forward until you lift the feet up. And release. We're going to meet in a seated position on your mat, keeping the legs bent. Then hug the legs and lower the forehead on the knees. Take this time to release any tension from the back, to focus inward for a moment. To let go of any tension that we're still holding on to. Then rise back up and extend both legs out and long, activating the feet. Reach up with the arms, look up, and exhale, bend over, coming to a Paschimottanasana, finding the feet, your ankle or your legs. Stay in this forward fold. Trying to bring the belly towards the thigh. And if this is too intense, you can always bend the knees as much as you need to. Then slowly start to rise back up, extending the arms in front of you. And running the spine, start to lay on the mat, one vertebra after the other one. Take a moment here once you arrive on the mat. Then extend the arms over the head, open the chest. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, hug the knees into your chest. Either finding a still position or starting to swing side to side, giving a nice massage to the back, to the space in between the shoulder blades. And then widen the knees, bringing the feet up, and you can find your big toes, your ankles, or the back of your knees. You can keep the position static or maybe keep swinging side to side. And slowly start to let go of your feet and send the legs out and long, preparing for Shavasana. So let your feet open naturally to the side, palms of the hands towards the ceiling, and close your eyes. Letting go of any control of the breathing, letting go of any control of your muscles, and letting go of anything you don't need anymore. Fighting the rush of wanting to get out of the pose, but take the time to be here completely still. Giving the time to your body to observe the benefit of the practice. And I'm gonna leave you here for a couple of minutes in silence. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Otherwise, if you want to end the practice here with me, start to do small movements to wake up the body. So you can do any movement that feels good in this moment. Maybe moving the feet side to side, extending the arms over the head. And starting to bend the legs again. Come for a moment to lay on a side. Let's meet again in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes for a moment here. And take this moment to notice any sensation in your body. If anything has shifted between now and the beginning of the practice, without any judgment. Then take this moment to thank yourself for this practice and the time that you found to thank your body for this movement. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and to leave me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon.